It was a chance for these kids to hear something a little bit different when musician Shane Phillip stopped in for a performance. For almost 10 years, the multi-talented musician has made a living touring North and South America, playing a unique collection of instruments from just about all over the world.
First and foremost, I'm a songwriter. Then I had to be able to play the songs to people, so I learned all these instruments.
Phillip's journey to becoming a full-time musician is an ironic one. After he chose a career in teaching to change lives, it was ultimately his students who would change his.
They're like, Mr. Phillip, why do you teach? Like, you're a good teacher and all, but you should be playing music, you know? And I took that to heart.
We never let go. Turning to Mother Nature.
Phillip admits that in his early days as a songwriter, sometimes he was a little too ambitious for his own good.
I'm a way better drummer up here than I am physically, than I can really do. But I have all these ideas, right? And the same with the didgeridoo. I have all these ideas, but then putting it together, sometimes it flows, and then sometimes I get too intricate, I get too complicated.
After almost a decade out of the classroom, the former teacher admits that getting the chance to come back into the schools to share his music is one of the best parts of what he does.
It's my favorite audience, to be honest with you, because kids are always honest. They're the most honest group you're going to get, and they respond well, you know. And if they like it, they let me know, and if they don't like it, they let me know. And I like that.
For Principal Jennifer Roberts, it was surprising to see how much knowledge the students had on some of the more obscure instruments.
A number of the students knew what a didgeridoo was, and some of them knew what a djembe was, but it was interesting for them to hear all the different types of instruments that Shane plays.
But this is actually a ukulele. Where does the ukulele come from, you guys?
It was really amazing to see how one person can play so many instruments, especially from so many regions of the world.
My favorite thing about it was the vibrations and the music, because it was creative and unique.
The hands-down favourite instrument of them all?
Didgeridoo? The didgeridoo.
Definitely the didgeridoo.
Originally invented by the Australian Aboriginals, the didgeridoo is a big part of Phillip's performances.
When I play the djembe drum and the didge together, I think that's what gets people kind of moving. You know?
And getting people moving is what this songwriter/musician loves the most.
The energy transfer from me to an audience and back to me, even if they're moving their bodies or tapping their toes, and it's enlightening their day, I'm doing my job.
For Go Kootenays in Kimberley, I'm James Fun.